I'm gonna walk you through a quick depuffing, exfoliating, and hydrating skin routine. So let's get into it. I have been slammed with work, I've been traveling, and I just feel like I need to give my skin a little TLC. So I wanted to show you really quick, easy things that take just a few minutes. It can help me kind of wake my skin up and make me feel like I am prepped, polished, and ready for makeup. And first up, we have these Patchology eye patches. These come in these little pouches just like this. And I love these because number one, you can just get them at like the regular store, like Target, Walmart. So if you're doing a grocery store pickup, throw these in and you get a bunch in one box. Also, if you've been feeling puffy and your skin responds to things that are cold, that stimulate like that vasoconstriction and really tighten everything up, you can stick these in the fridge or the freezer before you put them on. Two different kinds. You have the traditional rosé one, or you have the champagne bubbly one. And I like this orange one because it has niacinamide in it. So it's really nice for brightening. And all you do, open it up and peel the plastic off. And I prefer to put this larger side right through here and then have this tail coming up through here and then just lightly press it into the skin. They soak into the skin nicely. I leave them on for about 10 minutes. And while you're hanging out with these on, you can do your brows. Some people do their eye makeup. You can check your email. Like, I just like that you can multitask and show your under eyes a little love. Okay, the next thing that always kind of brings me back to life a little bit is a lip exfoliation. So there are a million on the market. There's nice DIY ones that you can do, but a super quick and easy one is this little e.l.f. sugar stick. And all you do is run it on the lips and it starts to exfoliate any dead skin. And although it does pull off the dead skin, it doesn't feel harsh, but it does feel effective. This is what it looks like for reference. It's just like kind of like a sandy sugar scrub. It's also made with like an oil. So, and all you do is take your finger, kind of rub it across. And I like to do a little manual exfoliation, wipe off the excess, and then follow up with a moisturizer. This is just a regular Aquaphor. I'm like Aquaphor's #1 fan. And you can just feel that the minute this goes on after, there's no friction, there's no dragging because all of that dead skin is gone. You have a nice, smooth, even lip. Okay, the last thing is to depuff. Now, this is not just a depuffer. This is the Skinny Confidential Ice Roller. This is in a league of its own. It's incredibly heavy. It has a little groove right here so you can put your thumb and really get in there. But it is so high quality that this stays cold forever. Like, you can put it in the freezer, leave it out on your nightstand. Several hours later, it's still freezing cold. So all I do is place my thumb here and then I roll up. What I'm going for here is just a light lymphatic drainage. There are more intense depuffing tools. They have little nodules on the ends. Those have a time and place in my routine, but I do feel like I have to be very intentional with those versus this is just like nice and cooling. I can lightly roll it over the skin. I always go in an upwards motion. It's not a deep tissue massage. You really just want to lightly stimulate movement on a superficial level and you will get a nice depuffing. Plus, anything cooling on the face is going to stimulate vasoconstriction, which basically means that everything's going to get tight and depuff. So if you're not a morning person, which I'm not, keeping this in your freezer and then pulling it out while your coffee is brewing is such a nice way to like gently wake yourself up and depuff your face. And you can also take it down the neck. This feels super soothing and nice as well. Okay, 10 minutes have passed. It is time to peel these beauties off. And literally, I just feel like my under eyes have had a nice big drink of water. They literally already look so much better and it feels nice and hydrated. Something I've had since I was a kid is just really textured under eyes. Like, in all of my childhood photos, you can just see that when I smile, like it's really scrunchy under here. So I have to go into overdrive with the wrinkle protectors. And something I really love is the Murad Targeted Wrinkle Corrector. I love Murad products, specifically this. This has a metal tip. So again, similar concept with the Skinny Confidential Ice Roller where it's a metal tip, so it's going to be cooling. This is so incredibly soothing on the under eye. And I just want to seal in all of that goodness from the eye patch with a little bit of cream. And this also preps the under eyes really nicely for makeup because I like to go in with quite a few products. And if you don't really take the time to skin prep well, all of those products are just going to sink into all of your lines and it could create the appearance of texture that's not actually there. Now you can go in with serums if you want. This is the blue stuff from Face Foundry. And let me tell you why I like this. It's got vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide. So it's got 2 brightening agents and 1 hydrating agent. And I love to go in with this on damp skin. And to hydrate, you can use the Evian facial spray. You can literally just dampen your skin in the sink, or you can use MAC Fix Plus. This is a humectant spray, so it just amps up that hydration. Okay, so now that the face is damp, we're gonna grab a little bit of this. And if you're dripping onto the skin, just make sure that the dropper doesn't actually touch your skin so you're not cross-contaminating. And then gently massage in And don't forget your neck. Now the skin is nice and plump and we're ready for makeup. I always talk about this sunscreen. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but it's the Glow Screen from Supergoop. I'm gonna apply it to just one side of my face so you can see the glow. And they have this in a few different tints and tones. This is just the original one. I mean, just look at this. Look at it bouncing the light off my skin. Anything that bounces light off your skin is going to automatically blur and diffuse texture, fine lines, hyperpigmentation, and it's just beautiful on its own. Okay, so this is the side with the Supergoop. We are radiant, and this is the side without. Not bad at all, because we did do quite a bit of skin prep, but this side, and it's SPF 40. I don't really use a makeup primer all over the face. Sometimes I'll use an oil control one or something to fill in lines in strategic areas, but you guys, I don't really use like a one and done, like this is the primer before makeup. A good moisturizer, a good sunscreen, or in this case, good skin prep, that will take you so much further than just like ignoring your skin and your complexion and the condition of your skin and then going in with the makeup primer and hoping that it gives you your results. If you use something nice that's going to bounce light off, provide sun protection, and hydrate the skin, you're better off. Right, adding some to this side to even us out. Okay, this is the finished look. We are depuffed, we are hydrated, our lips are exfoliated, and our makeup is laying beautifully. Let me know if you need any links, and I'll see you guys next time.